Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, reviewing Love is Blind UK Season 1 Episode 3. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Y'all were doing so well until yesterday. What happened? Y'all got a little too excited. You started spoiling. Unfortunately, some of y'all got blocked. I'm so sorry. If your comment doesn't show up, it's probably because I had to block you. I did. Let's keep the conversation to the episode in the title. We're not all on the same episodes. Now, I have finished it, but still, you don't know who in the comments is still behind. Please have the courtesy to not spoil on their behalf. Thank you very much. So, getting into episode 3, Tom has said to Maria that, no, he didn't say to her, but he has said she doesn't quite fit his lifestyle as well as Natasha would. Now, this becomes more clear when they're talking about their family dynamics, what kind of marriage they would like to have.
I don't mind taking on more of the wife role. I don't mind traditional roles and traditional values.
Yeah.
Because that would just make me feel happy. Like, that's what would make me feel good. When I have babies, I want to be at home with them for the first year or two and not miss any of the important stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want, like, a sort of stay-at-home wife. It's not really my jam at all.
So Tom does not want a stay-at-home mom. He didn't really go into what he would prefer. Maria wants to be a stay-at-home mother. And she even explained, like, in those developmental stages of her kids, she would want to be there. And then Tom was like, well, I mean, of course, as a dad, I would like to be there too. But it seems it's more important for him that both parents get back into the workforce. And she's like, listen, that's not my vibe. Me personally, that would kind of be a deal breaker. I don't know how I would feel about being pressured to get back to, not pressured, but the expectation of going back to work before I was ready to. I would like to be a stay-at-home mother. I would. And luckily with YouTube, that can be possible. You know what I'm saying? What a great compromise, girl. Maybe you should be a YouTuber. I don't know. Maybe being a mommy influencer, maybe. But yeah, that would be a deal breaker for me. Regardless, she says that he is her number one, and he at this moment is still on the fence, but right now it seems like he's leaning towards Maria. On a practical standpoint, Natasha makes sense to him, but he gets more excited by Maria. So we'll see where that one goes. It's now time for Jasmine and Bobby to meet up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was bracing for impact the entire time.
Hey!
Wow, you are stunning.
Oh. Hi, babe.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I tried a little.
This is insane.
Shaking, babe.
Absolute stunner.
Cause I'm loving life, you see.
And you?
Yeah. I'm the fiance.
Beautiful. You my fiance. I'm about to get married.
So she's saying he's cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's cute. He's cute. And then at one point she said he was hot. She only said it once, but she's consistently saying he's cute. And that's the impression that I get from Bobby too. Like, he's cute. I just don't think Jasmine sees him as like, that's my man, you know? Anyway, she's leaning into it. She's trying. She is trying. I felt like the eye contact from her could have been a little bit better. She was also twisting her body a lot when he was trying to get physical with her, but she is not the worst we've ever seen on Love is Blind. She's definitely giving it a try. She does find him attractive. We later find out that he is not her typical type, but she is attracted. So we'll go with what we see for now. Freddie is getting really nervous about Catherine. She has ended things with Ollie at this point, so y'all are basically all in.
There's no nerves, really.
I'm nervous every time, mate.
Feeling anxious because I hope that she feels the same about me. I'm nervous, you know, every time I'm coming into the pod, I'm nervous and it's butterflies. I've actually got goosebumps and I'm shaking.
I feel like I've got jackpot with you. Like, I just feel so lucky.
Would you say Love is Blind? Trying to say that I love you.
Oh, this love.
I love you too, Freddie.
Do you actually feel that way about me?
Yeah, it's so strong.
I really want to root for Catherine. I do. Well, no, I don't. That's a lie. I really want to root for Freddie, and Freddie wants to be with Catherine. Therefore, I am rooting for Catherine and Freddie. You know what I'm saying? With Catherine, something about her, I don't know. I'm not convinced. It doesn't help that she made a few comments here and there about Demi, but even on her own, I just can't buy into it. So the conversation of her adoption and stuff was brought up in the comments, and I just want to clarify if people didn't understand what I was saying. Yes, trauma can come from being adopted. However, not every adopted person carries trauma from being adopted. With her, she made it seem as if guys look at her as baggage because she's adopted. And I'm like, there's more to that than just being adopted. I think there are things like insecurities, maybe projections that she gives off that she doesn't acknowledge, but she deduces it to the fact that it's because I'm adopted. No, there's more complexities to that, in my opinion. In my opinion, I know some adopted people who are not fazed whatsoever about being adopted. They don't have identity issues. So that's why I'm like, it's more than just that. I still don't think being adopted should be seen as baggage at all, but well, we live in this society, so what are we gonna do? Demi is concerned about her endometriosis. If you don't know what that is, maybe I should Google it before I give my definition, but I'm pretty sure it's when the uterus lining is found in other places other than just your uterus. And so that can affect your fertility. That can create very horrible periods. Honestly, to the girls who have endometriosis, I am so sorry. That and PCOS, not the vibe. So she's very nervous about that, but Ollie takes it on the chin.
I've always wanted a family. I've always wanted to like be a good mom, because it's hard for me to naturally conceive because I've got endometriosis.
Hearing you say you feel like you're not enough is weird to me because you've been more than enough. I want you to know that it doesn't change anything about the way I feel about you or how I feel about our futures. It actually just made me think this person's amazing.
This is similar to something I said earlier in the season. I'm pretty sure it was episode 1. She has tied her worth as a woman to being a wife and a mother, or that's what I'm assuming. She didn't say this, but because it was such a concern for her, I wonder, like, maybe she has done that. She's tied her worth as a woman to those things. Don't let these internet incels tell you different. You are a woman regardless of bearing children, regardless of being married. Okay? Don't tie your worth to those things, because when they don't happen, then what? You are still worthy. Okay? Please. I can hear her concern though, especially if she does want kids. It is very frustrating to have your body betray you, basically. There's nothing that she has done. She just has endometriosis. I don't think he spoke about really wanting kids like that badly, like it has to happen. So him taking it on the chin, I believe him. I think that he is being honest when he says that being with you is the prize and anything beyond that is just a bonus. I believe him. Do I believe he will do right by Demi? Verdict is still out on that one too. And I have reasons for it. I'm not just saying it. The reasons will come up later. But yeah, no, I felt for Demi here. But he assured her in a very good way, and I'm happy for them there. Tom and Natasha say that they feel something inexplicable between them. He says that with Maria, there is more of a spark, and I cannot deny it. It's true.
She's got the most goofy laugh that I've ever heard in my life, and it didn't make me recoil in horror. It made me like feel really, really close to her.
I just feel something like...
Yeah, same. I felt it like literally on the first date. Never really felt that sort of connection with someone like I do with Natasha. I just don't know if it's like a sexual connection. I was thinking about you a lot last night.
Calm down.
Sorry. I could feel like parts of like your body.
Yeah.
Like your waist and your hips, and I have this intuition that like physically we're gonna be really compatible.
I like Tom. However, I get this feeling, I don't know if it's good or it's bad, it's just a feeling that he sees Maria as like exotic, you know? I don't want to have to say it because I don't want it to be true, but that's the feeling that I get. I feel like Natasha is more of the run-of-the-mill girl that he would go for on the outside, and so he's trying something different. And like the cultural differences obviously lead to the impression that I'm having, but something about Maria to him feels to me like he's like, ooh, she would bring a little bit of spice. She would bring a little bit of a challenge. She's exotic. She's different. I hope that it's not just that. I hope that he genuinely sees it working, because he had already said Natasha just fits so well into his lifestyle. His family and friends would get along with her. It just makes sense. But Maria, he hasn't said that, but he's still leaning towards her. So that's why I'm like, oh, please do right by my girl. I'm really feeling her. Regardless, even if his impression was that she's more exotic, you do want to connect with somebody who excites you. And if being with Natasha, being with the run-of-the-mill girl doesn't really give you that thrill in life, doesn't do it for you, then don't go there, I think. Because yeah, compatibility is great, but you still want that passion. You still want that excitement, especially early on. And if Maria is giving that to him and they are compatible, then Godspeed. I'm here for it. Freddie decides to propose to Catherine, and of course, she said yes. Girl, I would say yes too. I mean, come on. It's Freddie.
I've not experienced that before, and I've got nothing else on my mind. It's just you. And I know that I'm for you. I've never felt a connection like this with anyone. Your energy radiates through the wall. I dreamed that I'd find you, Kat. It's written in the stars. I can confidently already say that I love you. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Will you actually?
Yeah. I love you so much. Of course I'm going to want to marry you.
Are you joking, mate?
Yes.
Come on, Vows. Yes. Freddie, let me find out you're a lover boy. Oh my gosh, he did so well. They were written so nice. I thought they were beautiful. Catherine was over there sobbing. She is an emotional babe, but she's being proposed to, and it was really beautiful. So, girl, of course, I would be sobbing too. I would be a mess. I feel you, girl. I still am a little bit concerned about her emotional outburst. Can I say outburst? No. About how her emotions sit right under the surface. Let me say that. Seemingly, her emotions are just right there. They're always ready. She's ready to cry at everything. So I'm interested to see how that's going to show up in the season. If it does, it might not even show up at all. It could just be the pops that make her emotional. But now that she's got her man, it's happy days. Who knows? But I like them. Do I? I like Freddie. Nicole says it is difficult for her to hear the things that have been said about Sam. The episode actually picked up with that cliffhanger, but I felt like that conversation was kind of just a waste of my time. She then talks to Jasmine, and Jasmine is also saying, like, he's basically full of it. You know, he told me sweet nothings in the beginning. I didn't believe it. It didn't sound authentic, but you have to follow your heart, and whatever you decide, just make sure that you're content with that decision. With all that being said, Nicole is still giving Sam the time of day.
I just need to know if you are here for love.
Yes. Yes.
Like, no other reasons.
No fucking other reason.
I really love you. I really do. I really do.
I need someone to love me more than anything as well, okay? I have to be real with you.
You are accepted, you are loved, like, regardless, and, like, there's just so much love here, okay?
I can't believe I'm doing this because I never thought in my life I was ever gonna do this.
Oh my gosh.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will. I trust you, and honestly, I love you.
I think I love you too. I can't believe it.
At this point, it's either one of two things, and I don't think you guys are going to like either of them, but I'm going to say it regardless because it's my channel. I think she could potentially be an actress. Walk with me here, okay? The UK is not foreign to casting actresses on their shows. Married at First Sight, hello. They be acting over there. So I wouldn't be surprised if Love is Blind is throwing in a little razzle dazzle by bringing in these actors for this storyline, because the storyline gets even crazier when we go into episode 4. So I'm just like, I don't know if I buy it. Now, if she's not an actress, she's desperate. That's the word I didn't want to use yesterday. Instead, I used eager, but eager doesn't encompass what I'm trying to convey. It's giving desperate. It is. I'm so sorry. It is. She has sussed out that Sam is a flight risk, that Sam is giving her sweet nothings, that Sam might be too good to be true. And everything he says is so self-serving. So self-serving. He consistently talks about the things that she can do for him. You need to love me this way. I need to feel loved. I need to be respected. I need this. I need that. I need that. What has he offered to give this woman? What has he offered? What has he highlighted about her that speaks to the essence of who she is rather than the things that she can do for him? Be so for real, Nicole. You've been down this road. You have been married before. You should have a better radar. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I would hope so, but it's not looking like it. Anyways, she asks him if he's being genuine. Of course, he's going to say yes. What man is going to sit there on a show, obviously wanting clout, and tell you to your face, "Oh no, I'm giving you the runaround"? He's obviously going to say yes, and then he's like, "I think I love you." You think? You think? At this point, you think you love me? I need you to be sure. Especially if you're requesting so much out of me. I need you to be sure. You think. Get the hell out of here. Like, I was so upset. So anyways, we cut to Beniah. He's sitting in the pods by himself. He's asking for Nicole. Eventually, Nicole walks in. And it is clear that Nicole has made her decision to be with somebody else.
You are part of, like, my heart. She fills my heart with positivity and optimism for what the future may hold. I'm so certain that I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
I think Sam, like, actually has, like, my heart, you know? If I don't trust my gut, you know, then it's like I'll just be denying myself.
Yeah, and I wish you all the best, honestly. I hope it works out. He's just not the right person for her.
Are you okay, yeah?
Oh, mate, I'm good. I'm at peace with
I
her.
wouldn't want to be up against anyone else other than you.
She was so good in
You
it.
okay, yeah?
So good in it. Yeah, mate, I'm good.
I want to feel for Beniah. I do. But I still am unimpressed with the way he handled things in the previous episode. So he obviously knew he had to express more of himself to Nicole for her to feel more assured. He couldn't do that. He only was able to do that when Sam came into the picture and was showing as if he was going to try to get one over on Nicole. You choose now to say, you know, "Oh no, I can see a future with you. I'm prepared to marry you." Like, I'm sorry. It sounds opportunistic. It sounds like you are also trying to get one over on her. She doesn't know the context that you have. And so that's why I think the best plan of action was for him not to say anything and for him to just express himself. In a race for love, if you're trying to be the one to tell her, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look, regardless of how good his intentions were, it will always look like sabotage. It felt like, to me, she was more receptive when Jasmine was talking about it, because she was coming from a friend standpoint and she was already out of the running for Sam. So it wasn't like she was trying to, you know, edge herself ahead of Nicole. She was just speaking about her experience as is. Whereas with Beniah, it could look like you're trying to make yourself look better. And it seems like that's the impression that she got. And so she trusted the word of Sam over Beniah. I don't know. Some of you guys disagree, and that's fine. You guys think that his intentions were pure, and I think his intentions were pure too, but like, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be sabotage regardless. Anyways, some of you guys think that he needed to tell her because she needed to hear it. I think she had enough information from Sam to know that he wasn't it. But she deliberately chose to turn a blind eye, and I'm sorry, you have to learn from those situations. I've been there too. You see the red flags, you choose to close your eyes and proceed anyways, and then you get slapped in the face by that same red flag you chose not to see. But guess what? The next time around, I pay attention. I paid attention, okay? It's a shame that Nicole is picking the person who cannot even list probably 3 attributes of Nicole that have nothing to do with what she could do for him. Whereas Beniah, he sees her for who she is. Like he gets it. I think this is a learning experience for both of them, if I'm to believe their story is real. I think that for him, and it's so interesting too, because he's such a free spirit in every other aspect in life, but when it comes to love, he's so hesitant. And it's like, life is short. You don't know when your window of opportunity is going to close. If you feel the things, say the things. If you want to do the things, do the things. You wanted her, you didn't want to lose her, and unfortunately, because you waited for so long, you might have lost her. You know what I'm saying? With her, you can want love, but don't be desperate for it. Because when we're desperate, we make poor decisions. When we are desperate, we turn a blind eye to the things that we know we should not accept. But out of desperation, out of feeling like your time is not going to come again, we get our Risa Tisa on. If you don't know who Risa Tisa is, go and look her up. It's like a 50-part story on TikTok. You can find it on YouTube too. But basically, when you're in a state of desperation, you will throw caution to the wind knowing damn well this person is not for you, but you just think, you know what? This is my time. I don't know when this time will come again. The time will come again. And even if it doesn't come again, you will be fine. We are not defined by partnership. We are not defined by motherhood, by parenthood. We are fine on our own with our village. You will be okay. Moving on. As you can imagine, Catherine was very emotional when she saw Freddie. It was a nice interaction. I'll give it to them. They look really good together.
It's you. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh my God. Will you make me the happiest guy in the world? And will you be my wife? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm just like staring at you, but... The connection I've made with you, I've not made that with anybody else before, and I don't understand how. You know, just hearing your voice has just made me feel so at ease and so comfortable.
He's just the best. I just feel so lucky.
According to Freddie, he is punching when it comes to Catherine. I can't say that I agree, but I do like when a man is like, wow, my woman is just, whoo, she is peaches and cream, honey. Yeah. I just like it. I just like when a guy is like, I love my woman. Like, look at her. Yes, I love it. They have a better spark than Jasmine and what's his name? Bobby. And I mentioned it because she had similar body language. So I felt like she wasn't really looking at him as much as he was looking at her. She did give this like nervous body shifting thing, in my opinion. But I could tell that she was into him for real. With Jasmine, I think she's gonna work through it. I think she's a little bit convincing herself to be into it. But with Catherine, I believe her. I believe that she truly was just nervous. Like, wow, look at this guy. Like, I can't believe my eyes. I'm head over heels. Like, this is crazy. Yeah. So I like it so far. I like Freddie. Oh my gosh, you guys already know. It's Freddie that I like. Anyways, we will see what happens in episode 3. I will be wearing the exact same clothes because I'm gonna film it in 2 minutes. But anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts down below. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.